Seiko.
Hey there, welcome everyone to another Wednesday night watch talk. I am your host Bobby Legs, and I'm joined with my good friends Wolfgang and Mike. Guys, how are you doing? We'll start off with you, Wolfgang. You're in Vegas. Tell us what you've been doing. I mean, the life of Wolfgang. I'm so intrigued.
No, not interesting. This time we had construction going on, AC exchange, and
Hmm.
a little messy, but it was nice. Nice weather, pleasant.
Yeah.
Been in the pool
Oh,
4 or 5 times already.
okay.
So
Okay.
pretty good for April.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had
So I guess
my
it's been warm.
had my divers water tested at Bucher at the service station. So
Okay. Yeah. Very, very nice. A good cigar smoking weather on the porch too.
good
On the
good cigar smoking
yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
Did order some cigars,
Yeah. Yeah.
50, 60, 70, 80. Some good
For
deals.
the weekend. Just for the weekend.
No, that's gonna last.
Yeah, yeah. So wait, so you, I mean, like, how does that work nowadays? I mean, you're not. Are you bringing them back to Austria, or do
Yeah,
you have
I'm
like?
allowed 50 per person, so
Okay.
I can buy them a lot cheaper here than in Europe.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
brands I like, and so usually I bring Katie brings 50, I bring 50.
Yeah. And there's no. I mean, just because like who knows what's going on tariff wise and whatnot. I mean, is there going to be? Are you fairly certain everything's going to be copacetic when you bring those in? Like, there's not going to be like any kind of like,
No,
you know.
there's a limit, right, for
Yeah.
tobacco and alcohol liquor products to
Yeah.
bring to the EU.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with
Okay.
any of that stuff. The
Okay.
thing is, just like here, there's talk about tariffs coming from products coming from Nicaragua, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would hit the cigars, right? Depending.
Hmm.
I don't believe it's going to happen, but we all don't know.
Yeah.
That could kind of raise pricing here, right? Just like in
Gotcha.
the watch space. But we'll see what happens.
I got you. I understand. And what do you got on this evening on your wrist?
Gio, I figured that Mike was
Ooh.
going to wear longer, but I see he's wearing a Rolex. So I thought we'll have a German evening, but
I love that watch.
Mm.
Love that watch. Well, I'm happy you're wearing it anyway because I
Yeah.
do love the timepiece. Speaking of Mike, how are you, sir? And
Good.
what do you got on wrist this evening?
I do have a Rolex on tonight. It's
Yeah.
the Yachtmaster 42.
Excellent watch. Excellent. Hey, I'm gonna say hello to the chat, and then when we get back from that, I want to talk to Mike. Mike was away and in the Far East, and would like to know if he did any watch hunting, spotting, shopping. Wolfgang's got questions apparently for Mike. So let's just say hello real quick to Marceau. Hey, Marceau, he's wearing his UN Tourbillon tonight. KR Joy is here. What's up? He's wearing his TT57. All right. Damon, good to see you. Rick, what's up, Rick? Good to see Rick here. Hey, Ken is checking in from Pittsburgh. Joey B, hey now, how you doing? Tariffs on Schnitzel. Oh, let's hope not. Let's hope not. I mean,
not for me.
not for you, but next time when I come visit, I hope there's none for us. Hey, Kevin, all the way from Lakeland, Florida. Peter C is here. What's up, Peter? Maison 1, how you doing, Maison, my friend? Sean, good to see you, Sean. Hey, Joey B, he's wearing his Legend Diver this evening. Underachieving Watch Collector is here. And Rick, is he still in Japan? Is he still? We'll find out. Maybe he'll let us know. Okay, speaking of Japan. So Mike, you had the opportunity. You were in Hong Kong and Taiwan, I think you said, and Japan. You're on a watch stream show right now, so we're gonna have to ask you the most important questions. Like, I don't care about Mount Fuji. I don't care about like any Bruce Lee museum that you might have gone to. I want to know about some of the watches that you did. You have any chance to watch shop at least?
Yes, briefly. I was also traveling with my wife, which means the amount of watch shopping is going to be limited. And we were part of a tour, so
Right.
you oftentimes don't have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
You're busy with excursions and seeing the country, and sadly, not everyone puts watch shopping up there with some of the
Mm,
cultural things that you do in
yeah.
some of these countries. So none in Hong Kong, none in Taipei. Although part of our Taipei trip was to the Taipei 101, which was the tallest building in the world, I think, from
Ah,
2004 to 2009, if I'm remembering right. Um, and inside the building, the first couple of floors is a mall, a luxury shopping mall, and every watch brand, at least a good chunk of them, were right there. The sad part is it was a Sunday, and it was 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning when we were there, so they weren't open.
ah,
All I could do was window shop at a couple of places while we were waiting to go up the tower and to the observation deck there. So that was the closest I came in Taipei. I wish we could have spent more time there. I absolutely would have.
mm,
And then we went to Japan and spent most of our time there. Not really much watch shopping until we got to Tokyo.
yeah.
Then it was only for a day. And again, not a ton of time, but I did see, not joking, at least 10 watch boutiques within, I don't know, a couple of 100 yards of each other. They were literally all stacked up in the Ginza district.
Hmm.
So it was very easy. If you wanted to spend an afternoon or a day watch shopping in Tokyo, it would not be hard to do. And you could go to anything from Omega to Rolex to Patek,
Grand
Roger
Seiko, right?
Dubuis, Grand Seiko.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the flagship Grand Seiko boutique. The Seiko Dream store was right around the corner from that, so went in there. Um, and there was I think what the woman said, and Rick can confirm, but I think the Grubel boutique is the only freestanding boutique in the world there in Tokyo. So it was kind of cool to go in, and they actually had some product. They had 5 or 6 pieces
Mm.
available, and the sales lady was very happy to tell me that they were all available for sale. And of course, my wife was standing behind me, and that
Yeah.
wasn't going to happen. So, and she wanted to take them out of the curated containers they were sitting in the showroom, and she offered to show me any piece that I wanted, and I just couldn't do it to her. So I um, just told her how much I appreciated her letting me in
Yeah.
and letting me see the pieces and things. And I maybe would have tried them on if it was a bunch of us just going there.
Yeah.
And that would have been more interesting. But anyway, we had a great time just kind of walking around the city and checking out some of the boutiques. And the famed there's a very famous picture of Seiko, Grand Seiko, in the Seiko building that they're in. There's a big Seiko clock at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so I got to see that.
Nice.
It's called Waco or Wako. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. It's probably not Wacko.
Yeah.
Uh, Probably Waco, but not the Revolution guy.
Right. Right.
But
Right. Thank God for that.
but it was in this building, and the Grand Seiko boutique. Obviously, you would expect in Tokyo for it to be fantastic. It was
How's
not
that one
not
compared
disappointing.
to the new New York one, which is fantastic too? How's the Tokyo
Yeah,
stack up?
it's as good or better. New York
Yeah.
is very impressive. This was a couple of floors of Grand Seiko, and they have like a little museum in there as well with some history of some of the models, and they have some of the watches, older models, inside the store that you could take a look at and take pictures of, which I did. So it was cool to be in there.
Did they have a
I did
Kodo on
no,
display? No.
no, no. I did ask about limited editions or Japan JDM models available. They kind of looked at me strange when I said JDM. They didn't really know what that was, or they at least acted like they didn't know what that was. So They did point out a guy at the Seiko boutique actually showed me a JDM Seiko diver that I tried on and checked it out. It was nice, but I wasn't super interested in buying it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I didn't see like I know Rick saw one. I didn't see like a ton of. It wasn't like there was a case full of these are only things you can get here in Japan,
Yeah.
so buy one kind of thing. They didn't have it organized that way, and they didn't really make a big deal about it. So maybe I just missed out, but I didn't see any, um, over effort by them to try to sell something to an American who is, here for a short period of time.
So did I get this right? You said that Grubel Force is that the only standing boutique that
Yeah.
Grubel has?
Yes, I think so.
In
I
the
was
world?
surprised. I said, "Are there many?" This is the first time I've been in a Grubel boutique before.
Yeah,
Are there many? And she said, "No, this is the only one in the world."
that's
I was
interesting.
surprised by
Well,
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, as far as I know, they're making 200 watches a year, right? Where are
Yep.
you gonna put boutiques? I mean,
Well,
I
Dubai
don't.
or New
yeah,
York,
but
Yeah.
what
you know.
you have retail partners that need product, right? So where are you
Mm,
gonna? I mean,
mm,
it's really. I had
mm.
never before. Mike told me I didn't even know that one existed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. I mean, they make 200. They probably, if they need a boutique, it's one. They don't need more than one, right? And I guess because they have partners, but it's just interesting that they're in Tokyo and that's the place, you
Yeah.
know.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I,
Tokyo would not be your first thought of where they would have one.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Rick is
Did
saying
you?
like
What
100.
do you think, Mike? You probably never seen so many Grubels at one place, right?
No,
You
not at
like
all.
really
I mean,
love
it
it.
was. Yeah, I mean they were great, and I was dying not to try a couple of them on. I've tried on Grubels before, but
Yeah,
they're spectacular. I've seen them at Watches and Wonders, and I know Rick has one, and I think so that was it's quite an experience. You don't see them every day, obviously. So to be able to walk in there and see five, six, seven of them kind of lined up in a row, all different, was pretty fantastic. So that in and of itself was really cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to buy one, obviously.
yeah.
So I didn't make her or ask her to even take any of them out. Now, like I said, if it was a bunch of watch guys going in there and we were just hanging out, then absolutely yes, we would have done
I
that.
would
But
I would have
Sure.
loved to see a
Yeah.
Grubel. Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think the only time I've ever seen a Grubel um, in person was at 1916, right? A couple years ago when we went, Wolfgang. Did,
Mhm.
did we did we see one? Well, they weren't called 1916 then. Whatever. I've already forgot what it was.
Um,
In
I
Philly,
I don't know
I
if
I
did they
thought
have Grubels there. I can't remember. I saw the
yeah,
one that Rick got.
right.
They
Maybe
had
that's
another
maybe we
one
were seeing one.
there. That
Yeah,
was in Vegas. And
yeah,
then at Watch Time probably. That's where also
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
usually have like if one or two or three at Watch Time maybe.
Mhm.
Or
Sure.
I
Yep.
seen but it's you can't find them anywhere really, right? At least I can't.
Right. Right. Well, speaking of watch, or not so speaking of watch time, but watches and wonders. I know this happened a few weeks ago, but I'd like to catch what Mike thought, and then we could finally put watches and wonders to bed. Mike, did anything like you know catch your eye? Right. I mean, like so many
Oh yeah,
releases. I mean, you had the Rolex, that land, whatever rover,
land
whatever,
dweller.
land dweller,
Hmm.
and some of the interesting pieces. Give me your top favorite ones.
Well, as far as brands go, I thought JLC had a great
Yep,
Watches and Wonders. The
agreed.
Reversos, the Geographic, I really liked. Even the Dual Time for like 13,000, I thought was great. Obviously, everybody's in love with the new gold one with the Milanese bracelet. It's
Mm,
not for me. I wouldn't pick that one, but I
it's
thought the other
beautiful.
two, the Geographic and the Dual Time, were
Yeah,
both excellent. I thought all three of them are great. So JLC had a great release, I thought. I thought also that Chopard had a great Watches and Wonders.
Mhm.
The Ceramized titanium 8 hertz watch,
Mhm.
fantastic. I love that thing.
Mhm.
Even the Platinum Alpine Eagle, really,
Yep.
really nice. And they also had that new Quattro, which I thought was that Platinum Quattro, spectacular looking. So I thought as brands, I thought those two brands probably had the best Watches and Wonders kind of across the board, piece by piece. Longa, of course, I'm always
Yeah.
most likely going to be a fan.
What did
A
you
minute,
think of that gold Odysseus? That rose gold
the Honey Gold
Odysseus?
Odysseus.
Yeah. Bracelet.
I mean, it's spectacular. I don't
Yeah.
know that I don't know that I would wear it, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's great. I like Honey Gold. That's a lot of Honey Gold.
Yeah. Sure is. I love it. I
The
love that. I love that watch.
Yeah,
It's
I
amazing.
The,
love the color. The
Yeah.
colorway looks great. Now, if it
Yeah.
was
the
on a
more I
strap,
see it, yeah, it's good.
yeah, it's what, 106,000
Something.
pounds or something like that. It's pretty spendy.
Yeah.
But very nice. I mean, and the thing that's cool about it, obviously, is Longa doesn't put many watches on bracelets,
Right.
gold watches anyway, or precious metal watches on bracelets. So it's unique that way. And of course, the minute repeater perpetual, crazy good, crazy expensive, crazy limited. No chance of ever getting one, or maybe even seeing one. But really nice. And while I was in Tokyo, I did go into the Longa boutique there, and I did get to try on the new 1815s,
Ah,
the
nice.
34, which were obviously very nice. But they didn't have the Honey Gold Odysseus or
Of course. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
minute repeater, so it wasn't anything to look at there. But so I thought ALS had a great release as well. Nomos, the world timers, I know everybody's talking about those.
Mhm.
Really liked that. IWC, the Ingenieur, the expansion of the Ingenieur line with the gold and also the ceramic. I thought those were very nice. What else? Those are the things that kind
Yeah.
of I
What,
remember off the
what,
top of my head that were
what,
really good.
what did you think of that Rolex, the Land Dweller? I mean, that seems to be like a hot, divisive
Yeah,
topic. You like it or you hate it. What did you think?
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
Yeah.
At least not at this point. I haven't seen one in person, so I
Right.
can't say. I think the bracelet looks really nice. I think the innovations within the movement, fantastic. Step forward. I think what's most divisive about the watch is the dial, right?
Oof. Yeah. Absolutely.
Nobody seems excited about the pattern on the
No.
dial. Maybe it looks better in person.
Or,
Maybe it
or the
doesn't.
sim or the symmetry with like the 6'3" and then the date. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
6'9" and a date. Like, it just doesn't flow well for me either.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like a Datejust and an Explorer kind of got together one
Yeah.
dark night, and
Right.
this is what happened.
Right.
But I'm gonna withhold
Okay.
final
Reserve
verdict until
judgment.
I
Yeah.
see it. And a different dial color might change
Mm.
how I feel about that. So I've seen the white and I've seen the glacier or ice blue. Those are okay. I think I prefer the white over the glacier blue for some reason, but I think if you that when we see that in other colorways, which I'm sure those are coming, it could be better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thomas, saying Vacheron killed it for him. Watches and Wonders, their anniversary open worked. Complications were beautiful. I thought Parmigiani had some interesting
Yep.
models too, releases. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, there was definitely some. I felt it was a solid Watches and Wonders, right? You know,
Oh yeah.
nothing like nothing over the top like that got my. I mean, like there was a lot that I like. It was a solid Watches and Wonders. So.
Mhm.
Pretty happy with that.
I
Wolfgang, do you have
agree.
any questions for Mike? You said you had.
Most of the stuff has been answered. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Maybe anything you're gonna pick up, Mike, from Watches and Wonders,
Ooh, that's a good question.
or anything you're thinking about to actually add?
I mean, maybe sometime down the road, The new Patek Travel Time, the Pilot Travel Time, the
Mm.
one that replaced
Oh,
the blue dial. I
the,
actually liked the colorway on that.
yeah, it looks good. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Rose
know that I would
gold and
buy it.
silver, right, or something.
Yeah,
Rose, yeah.
yeah. I think it's well, actually, I think it's white gold, but it's kind of a cream color dial,
Yeah.
and I think more green accents, if I'm remembering it right. Um, I thought that was good. The new the platinum one with the salmon dial. I can't remember the number, but that
Mm.
one looked nice. I don't
The
know that
col-
I'll buy that, but
Archie bought it already. I don't know if
of
you've seen it
course,
in Japan. Yeah,
I did see that. Yeah.
not the YouTuber Archie
yeah,
people.
yeah, we know who you're talking about. We know who you're talking about. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
the Calatrava.
Um,
Any thoughts on the Calatrava?
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah,
platinum.
that's the one
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
that's the
okay.
one I was talking about. Yeah, I think it's great looking.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I have no history with Patek
Mm,
in terms of buying, so I'm not going to see any of these watches for any period of time.
yeah.
And I would most likely, if the travel time is like most of the others, it's a better value on the pre-owned market than it is new. So those are those are interesting to me. With the JLC, the Reversos, I don't have a Reverso. Those are interesting to me, so I would put those toward the top. And the Chopard, possibly. Also
Or the 8 hertz.
the out. Yeah, I mean that's a possibility as well. I would say those are the immediate possibilities. The Longas, I would love to own both of them, but that's not happening. They're both very limited and not available, so that's not happening. That would only happen years and years from now. So yeah, IWC, an Ingenieur possibly, whether it be titanium or ceramic. I think the ceramic one's 42, Wolfgang. I think you had a chance to try one on, and the steel and titanium are 40s. So
Yeah. But it
I would
doesn't,
try. I
the
would try those on.
42. Yeah, of course it's a little bigger, but it's super light. Black makes it look smaller, right? I think the CEO
Yeah.
even said that they wanted to put the bigger movement in, but they also said that the way they're gonna finish the ceramic in 40, it would look almost a little too small. It's
Mm,
not. It's still not a big watch at all. It's
Yeah.
thin. You'll see
yeah.
it maybe this weekend, and it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What was that Moser that had that awful? I mean, I didn't like it. The one with that awful dial. I think you liked it, Wolfie. The
I think Moser had a fantastic show. There were two. I mean, there's two Streamliner chronos. The gold one I like a lot. Then there's a enamel purple dial that I like a lot on a different strap.
yeah.
Hmm.
But the one you mean probably are what they call pop, the stone dial collection,
Yeah.
right? The color. That's probably what you mean. I'm not a big fan of. It's too out there, but they're super limited, and they'll sell them. They. If you see the videos with the stones, it's a unique thing, and they're
Mm.
making very few, so that will be a success for them. But it's not what I like.
Rick B saying Land Dweller has an identity crisis. Does it want to be a DHS Explorer or cook me some breakfast in the morning? Waffle dial pattern. I see where you went there. KR Joy saying anything good from Geo? Am I trying to remember? Did anything? Did it?
He always not at Watches and Wonders.
Yeah, they didn't do
Yeah.
watch on this, right? Rick say, how about those Christopher Ward 12s released today? Dumb name, Loco, but cool looking. Wonder how they steal Chapek's intellectual property so easily.
There's a leak.
There's a leak.
I'm a
Um,
conspiracy theorist. There's a leak.
okay. All right. So let's move on. So Mike Wolfgang. I mean, I've known you guys for a few years now. We've met a couple times, obviously in person. Wolfgang went to Austria. We saw you there. So yeah. So I feel like at this level, when it comes to watch collecting, and you guys probably know just about as much about watches as most anybody I know, right? I mean, you're in that group. There's a group of Rick, and a bunch of other guys who I feel like have had a ton of experience with watches, and know a lot about that. So I want to play a little game with you guys this evening. We're gonna play a little game, and you guys can choose to battle against each other or maybe work in tandem in this game. And this game, the chat, you guys also can participate. Now I think it might be a little bit easy. And this is my first time attempting this. So hopefully next couple of times I do it, I'll be a little better about it. But I've gotten images of some of the classic watches, maybe not all classics, but recognizable timepieces. And what I've asked ChatGPT to do was to to pixelate them for me. And I want to see if you guys can tell through the pixelated images what these watches are, right? There might be some cues where you can see what they are, see how knowledgeable you guys are. So I'm going to start the presentation. And for example, this is an example.
You're trying to embarrass us, is basically what you're.
No. I think you guys are going to do okay.
Okay.
So this is an example. Okay, so I got the watch here. It's pixelated. Chat, what do you think it is? And guys, Wolfgang, Mike, what watch do you think this is?
I think it's a CW knockoff of a Rolex Explorer.
Yeah,
Explorer
2.
Okay,
I think it's the Polar Dial Explorer 2.
Yeah. And you guys happen to be right. Okay, so this is how the game goes. So I'm going to move through some of these, and you guys can tell me what watches, and then chat again. You can participate. So we'll start the game. All right, now you guys can work in tandem or you work against each other. But here we go. Okay, so our first watch. Okay, what watch is this?
What the hell? I can't tell. What is it? Can you unpixel it a little step by step?
Well, no, I can't.
No?
It's not like a stripper. No, I can't. Do that.
I have no goddamn idea.
But you know what? Take a look at the bracelet.
Yeah, it looks like a Jubilee bracelet to me, or yeah. Doesn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of pixels.
Okay.
Or Tudor.
Joey B thinks it's the Freak. Okay.
The Freak. He's a freak.
I don't think it's a freak.
There's no freak on a bracelet.
It's the watch from Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a guess, Wolfie. Mike.
So you can't slowly.
No. I mean,
okay.
I'm a boomer, man. I mean, I can't do that.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to see if there's like subdials or dates or it's hard to tell. I mean,
the white things in the middle might be the hands, right? They're sort of lines pixelated.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be an Omega bracelet too. So it could be. I'm trying to see if are there pushers on the side by the crowns. I mean, could it be? Could it be a Speedmaster or?
Amin says a Speedy, but shouldn't we see the subdials then? Maybe
it's heavily pixelated. I mean, I didn't want to make it.
Maybe we do.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
this is we can't see shit. It's not too easy.
It's like identifying watches in the dark.
I thought you guys would get. That's why I put this in the early part. I thought you guys would get this. Like,
oh, this is one of the easier ones. I see.
Maybe and probably not.
Jesus.
But I mean, like. Give me a guess. Just a guess.
Okay,
I think
Thomas
Speedmaster.
Says Speedy.
Yeah, I think Speedmaster.
All right. Well, good guess. It was. All right. Good for you guys. And Thomas and Amin and a couple guys.
I would have never guessed. Never.
Symphony Rev. Good job. Good on you guys for getting that one. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So then that was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. All right. So let's move on. Okay. Now I think this is really. I don't know if you guys.
Fuck.
Oh man, I thought this was gonna be too easy, but I guess because I did it because I actually was the one. That
you know what it is.
I think it's an Hublot, some sort. I mean, it's got
a black case, right? This looks like
a
case.
Yeah, so it's either ceramic or carbon. I think it's some kind of a Hublot. That's my guess. Yeah.
So rubber strap, maybe. Black case, yeah. Could be a Hublot.
It could be a million things. I mean,
some white dots on the.
Those are just pixels. Don't read into the dots. That doesn't mean anything.
But I mean, that has to be something right on the dial, like with the Speedy, right? Where there was some.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is new Moser.
Yeah. What else is black?
Velcro, I can't enhance. I'm sorry, buddy.
Could be like the could be the ceramic engineer or the ceramic laureado.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a few more seconds.
Now, give us a
Your
hint.
best guess.
Give us a hint.
Some people on the chat are onto it.
Okay.
Hublot. That was my first thought when I saw it. It has to be an Hublot, but that's a
Finissimo. Okay, could be. Is that black octo?
I'm not saying people have guessed it, but some people are onto it.
Amin says this looks like one of my ugly sub collections. First of all, I don't have anything ugly. Second of all, what?
Okay. Just give me a guess.
Maybe it's the carbon ultrachron. Wolfgang.
Okay, let's go with
your
that.
new one.
All right, so you guys, you didn't get this one.
I'm shocked.
But maybe Thomas did.
Oh.
Okay.
Good job, Thomas.
Thomas is on. Wow, he's 2 for 2.
Thomas has got a depixelator at home
Exactly.
to bring these.
He puts them into ChatGPT.
Yeah, unscramble this. Tell me which watch this is.
Yeah. See what's going on.
Okay. All right, this is fun. Let's move on.
This is actually, you picked a difficult watch. I mean, I know the watch, but this is.
Yeah, I have to admit. I mean, like, so I was thinking when I picked the Octo Roma, I was thinking Bell and Ross, like a BR03, but then that would have been too easy, I think, because of the shape. So that's why I thought maybe I picked this one and throw you off a little bit, and you still think it's, a Bell and Ross, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
Okay,
that looks like a Moser.
I say that's the purple dial Moser Streamliner.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you got it. All right. Very good.
Well,
very good.
That wasn't too hard.
Except the purple and metal.
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna do the green, and then I'm like, well, that would have been way too easy. But I guess
too easy. Would have been more difficult because there's more green.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I'm sorry. Okay. Moving on. This one.
That's a Longo. I think that's a Longo one.
I say Longo one too.
Wow. Okay. So you guys started off slow, and you're coming on strong. Nice. I like this. Okay.
Thomas sent me the descrambler, so I've got access to it
now. Is the Dream Steamliner bracelet I told you? Well, look, I'll just speak for myself. I got to try on Katie's Streamliner, the dragon, the green dragon, and that bracelet is all that. I feel that is a very comfortable bracelet. It's much smaller than I thought it was. I mean, not much smaller, but it's a smaller watch. When I see them in pictures, they look bigger than what they are in real life. But still a nice size, but a little bit smaller. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving forward. Okay, this one's
Mad one.
Okay. All right. Now you guys are making me look bad. Okay, so Mad One, you guys are on fire. You've got 4 in a row, I think, here. Okay, let's go on to the next one. All right. What do you think?
Cartier tank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you guys are on fire. I was gonna go Reverso, and then I was like, Reverso's too easy. And I guess tank was just
the crown gave it away on this one.
Yeah.
It could have been
cabochon.
Yeah. True that.
Yep.
True that. Okay. Okay. This is probably really easy. But you got to give me all 3 of them.
The Ingenieur line.
Yeah, that's the Ingenieur on the left. Then on the right is the Royal Oak, and in the middle it's probably the Laureado.
Laureado, yeah.
Oof. Man, you guys, this is why I did all the qualifiers in the beginning because you guys know watches.
The Speedmaster and the Octoroma were by far the hardest of the batch so far.
Unrecognizable.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is this the last one coming up? Okay. This might be the last one. Okay. What's this watch?
This is a
that's the Joey B. Longines right there.
famous
The Joey B. Longines. Good, you guys did it. I didn't know if you guys were going to be able to do this, but the Joey B. Special Edition Longines watch.
It's the most famous Longines ambassador ever. And
Most famous ambassador ever. Absolutely. Thank you, Joey B.
Look at those arms. Joey, do you work out? Look, those are fantastic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think very, very elegant.
Yeah.
Arms there. Yeah. Yeah. No, no definition, but maybe he's working on it.
So here's another great advertising they did with him.
Congratulations to Joey on the new gig, the side hustle he's got with Longines. I mean, it's fantastic. I'm hoping to get a deal on a watch through Joey now that he's got the spokesmodel gig. So
yeah. Oh man, we had a whole lot of fun with AI, didn't we, this past week in our little group? Oh, very much so. Anyway, hey, look, well, guys, really, really appreciate you coming on this evening and letting us know and chatting it up. And
you don't mean it, Joey. Come on.
Joey, you're a good sport, Joey. You're a good sport. Really, really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, hey, Mike, I think you're off to see Wolfie soon, right? Aren't you?
Bright and early tomorrow morning. Yes.
What before we sign
I have
off,
to help him. He asked me to come help him pack, so that's why I'm going.
Well, I mean, I heard you are very skillful at folding thong underwear.
I can do that. Yep. Or maybe he wants me to be a cigar mule. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I'm coming.
Any big plans? You getting together with any of your watch friends in Vegas there the next couple of days?
There's one coming. Yeah, we'll meet on Friday. We'll have some good food and we'll do some watch looking, shopping. Maybe, probably not, but looking.
Oh, Thomas has got a question for you, Mike. What's worst watch?
Oh man, worst watch. Ugh. I haven't thought about that.
Oh no.
Thought Wolfie had one there.
Yeah, I thought the stupid ass Gerald Genta, but that came in January.
Yeah.
I thought it was a relatively, like I said before, a solid Watches and Wonders. I'm sure there were a couple timepieces. I just can't think of them now.
There were some, but I
know that Moser one really ticked me off a little bit.
The stone dials, no, they're not that bad.
They're not that bad.
Yeah. There were some. No, Amin. No.
Are you gonna gift that to Amin?
No.
He doesn't appreciate German watches like I do, Wolfie, though. So
okay. Good to know.
Well, hey, look, I hope you turquoise dial Daytona.
That wasn't great. I was actually thinking about that one, but
I'm thinking of like real ugly stuff. There was something that I'm sure there was.
Okay. I've got one that's controversial because I know a lot of people love it. The new Cartier Jump Hour. I think that's awful.
Yeah. I don't get it at all, but it's also not super shockingly ugly. It's more like
it is. I mean, it's for me anyway. It's so small. The apertures are so small to read the hour and the minutes. I don't know how unless you're a teenager. I don't know how you're supposed to read that.
That's why I'm saying it's stupid. It's but I agree with Joey actually. The blue, all the three Thennis in blue were awful. Those were not good.
They did release that one really nice one.
Yeah, the one was great. The other three were weak.
Did you guys discuss the new Chris Ward? Was there one that was released today or something like that? Is that what? Or were we talking about the one that was released a couple weeks ago? That
No, he's talking about the one from
Yeah,
today.
the one today. I have nothing positive to say, so you guys go ahead if you want.
I haven't seen it. I got to be honest here. I haven't seen it.
All
If it
the
didn't,
YouTubers are talking about it, Bobby. You better get on it, man. There's videos everywhere.
That's the thing. I am the YouTuber of YouTube. I don't.
Yeah. You're falling behind, man.
I'm falling behind, man. I mean, like
your metrics are taking a hit.
I just, you know,
It's the guitars. He's looking at
I
guitar
know.
stuff all day long.
I'm doing guitars. I'm playing with AI. I'm trying to teach myself AI prompting and writing AI agents. So like if I
He's
get fired,
pixelating watches. He's got
pixelating watches for you guys. You know how long that took? You know how long? I mean, like
5 minutes.
No. Chat easily pixelated for me. But then I had to put it into a spreadsheet, and I probably could have had ChatGPT do that. Actually, now that I think about it, that was really dumb of me. But I had to do all that copy and pasting. You know, that took forever, man. Go ahead and take a crap on it, Wolfgang, who says everything has to be positive. I agree with Von Kroll. All right, where is it? I mean, is it
Amin
on?
likes it. Amin likes it.
Is it on?
It's the Loco, the CW Loco. Just Google that and you'll see all kinds of pictures.
That even just sounds like a terrible name. CW Loco watch.
I'll in the meantime, I'll look up. I can't believe that I'm so positive that I can't find about one single stinker from Watches and Wonders. What happened to me?
All right, let's present this. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Oh, there it is. This is it?
Yep. That's it. It's got like there's 3 or 4 colors. There's a blue, a black.
Okay, these bridges definitely remind me of GP, right? The 3 bridges or whatever they have that.
Or a certain new Choppic that came out. Yeah.
Armin Strom vibes here, right?
That's supposedly their own in-house movement.
But I thought this came out a couple weeks ago because I know I saw it a couple weeks ago. I mean, maybe I saw like something that
you might have seen a leak from.
Oh, that's what it was. I saw a leak. So today officially came out. Okay, gotcha. I mean, this totally looks like that Choppic, right? I mean, this totally looks like that Choppic.
It does. It does. I mean, totally even the bracelet, it comes with the rubber bracelet and the steel bracelet. I think it's like a $4,000 watch. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad looking watch. I won't say anything bad about it.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is, and you know, I'm sure they'll sell quite a few of them. So I mean, good for them.
I just
found a stinker.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, the Piaget.
Oh, the Piaget. Let me put Solo there. Can you put that up there, Wolfie? There he is. There's that Wolfgang.
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Yeah. I mean, is that like that's like a woman's watch, isn't it?
It's still ugly.
I mean, if I'll let it slide because it's a woman's watch, if that's what it is.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
Yeah, not crazy about the name, not loco about the name, but I find it much more attractive and interesting than the Belcanto. See, I like the Belcanto better than this.
Yeah,
the Belcanto was at least unique. I'll give him that. I mean, that was different than copying Choppic, but you know,
this is just. And I mean, the little I saw, this is much more cheap looking than the Belcanto was or is. Oh, I found another stinker.
I think it's hilarious when you say the stinker. It's just. What do you got? What do you got?
Bill and Ross, weirdly skeleton, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nobody really talked about this one, so.
Yeah, Wolfgang, are you setting an alarm? Are you setting an alarm for tomorrow morning to see the new Breguet?
No, the Breguet's coming out at 11 a.m. here, 20 Central European time.
Okay.
8 p.m. for you. non-military folk. So I think I heard a little bit of stuff. Haven't seen it. Could be very nice. Probably priced in stupid range.
Let's talk about the
there might
Fire
be some
Forge
other
Brigade
stuff.
Gold. Is that the brigade that's coming out? The Fire Forge
Yeah, they
Brigade
call it
Yeah.
brigade gold, some sort of alloy. You know, there's not much information out there.
Are they
Yeah,
trying to
might-
My
build
only
hype?
my only question is, will there be an awkwardly placed date on this watch? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. I know someone who saw it, and he said it is very nice, very special,
Mm.
sort of very clean, simple. Might be a no date.
As in limited special, or
That I think he said it's a subscription model. I don't even know what that means. It's stupid.
Mm.
But
Well-
I think he meant special. This is a German Austrian. I think he meant it more in a way that there's something about it that is sort of special. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Could be a great looking watch, but could be priced outrageous. Could be some sort of limitations on it that you can't buy it even if you were willing to pay whatever they ask for.
Those German Austrians, they're so cagey when they say things, right?
I mean,
This is
I didn't start an interrogation, right? I just tried to get some
Oh, you guys love
information.
interrogations.
No, but
No? Okay.
just on
well,
a
the
take
Germans
it,
too.
right? I
The
tried
Germans
to
do,
get
yeah.
some information.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm curious, but I expect it's not, for whatever reason, something will be off. It might be small, it might be a date, it might be too expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Dib meeting up with you? Or no, he's in New York, isn't he? Or something like that?
Yeah, Dip's not
Yeah.
coming here, but he's traveling, I think.
Okay.
He posted some GS,
Oh, okay.
the new releases, and
Yeah.
he saw the Ceramic Engineer too. Don't know what he thought about it.
Wolfie loves jackboot.
Don't know what that means.
Well, and okay. Anyway, guys, have a great trip. Mike, you're an Iron Man with the trips now, because like you just got back from Japan and now you're going up to see Wolfgang. So at least
Oh,
that's
this
in
is
the
like a
time.
bus ride. I mean,
This
this
is like
is
a bus
nothing.
ride. Yeah,
Yeah, this
gotcha.
is nothing.
Have fun watching Wolfgang smoking cigars and looking at watches. And thanks for again joining and playing along this evening, guys. Chat, thank you so much for playing along as well, and the entertainment always from the chat box. Guys, have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Good night.
Thanks, Bobby.
right.
See ya.